Wow. We're in October, people. October 2023. So, where do we start from? Tanikirava. What a long week. You know, first of all, soke twebaze Danton Mushabe bannange. Danton musajja w'amaanyi nnyo Obi wangoyo. Danton manyi kati mbabuulira ekintu kimu. In this time and age, tulina obuvunaanyizibwa bw'amaanyi. Everybody has their own responsibilities. Everybody has their, things to do, work. But giving time to something and commitment, it's not easy. I'm telling you. It's not easy, people. Listen properly. It's not easy. So, thank you, Mr. Daniel. Daniel. I used to go by Danton. You did a very marvelous. I don't know how we can thank you on the behalf of everybody. And your team, of course, you worked with people, you put together the dream team. Yeah, can't go stuck by any gamble of you. So much. Ate wetu tubetwalinga solida ruga. Busoga College Mwiri sijja jogerako birungi byokka. N'ebyaliwo ebyali challenging byalinga bingi. Studying secondary education. So it is like saying it's a walk in the park. It wasn't like that. We were there first of all to study, and we were away from home. Like some of us, it was the first time to be away from home, and it was a learning process. So, a 12-day on Abadan, I was ranting about why on my first day in Busoga College Mwiri, I arrived on a school truck. Which Charlie? Guys, my mom at that time was driving a Mercedes. Uganda Development Corporation. So I was the pride of the family. And they had even made a party for me. Big party by Savantu, Nabona family, uncles, aunties, everybody. It was a send-off. And of course, going to Mwiri wasn't seen at that time as, remarkably of status. You know what I mean? Uganda, education-wise. So, but little did they know that was the foundation of what would be my future. Yeah. I had always ranted about not going to SMAC. So, it was clearing one and together with Charlie. So, but I had been a high achieving student in primary. 4 points. It's enough. 4. But I ended up in senior 1B. Stream B. Senior 1, senior 2, senior 3, senior 4. Throughout the 4 years. And B stream. So it was a very, very competitive class. Danton Yakuburi, 1B chair, 2B chair, 3B, over 4B. So we really excelled in so many things. And meeting students as we were from different backgrounds as well. So it was just another new experience. Zenali mvudde Kampala, Buganda Road, sorry to say. And then Danton, I think Danton yali Mwiri Primary. That's where I found out that he was the head prefect as well. Head boy, head prefect. In primary, me, I hadn't had any position of responsibility in primary school. No. Class monitoring, probably those were the roles there, but I wasn't in any way in part of that. Nalinga mukusoma. So, and then 1B, 1M, 1C, and 1Y, right up to senior 4. So I've already explained much about these streams, how they came about, and how everybody found themselves in Mwiri. So either you went through the UNEB curriculum procedure, which was, or you went through Mwiri Primary. Mwiri Primary, Boba Janga straight. They had a direct entry into Busoga College. The fact that you were in the primary school, you went up to the secondary school. So you had that two-tier system, you know what I mean? So things like that. Then those who hadn't come through the UNEB and had opted to apply directly found themselves in Mwiri. And then also those who found themselves in Mwiri, I think the headmaster had his right of privilege. So, even the OBs, their children had access into the school, OB, my son, that's in the school, isn't it? So, but at the end of the day, it all brought the school together. So you had all these different students, and, all together in a melting pot. So it's really, I'm talking about my year now, which I'm familiar with, 1988 to 1991. So, and what it meant to me. So that's how it is. And today, Mwiri homecoming. I don't know whose idea it was, but it's been, I think, running for 5 years or so. Pretty sure. I'll check with Danton. But I think it's an annual thing now that goes in rotation every year. Or something of that sort, similar to that. So, and I think it's something we eagerly anticipated it should be even on the calendar, but call it a calendar with all the events of the year for the OBs. That's something I'll liaise with Danton. I know another president, the president of MOBA, Mwiri Old Boys Association. Well, Danton, he was just appointed to the role of president, whatever, organizing committee, which is okay. And it's a big sacrifice, Kambabulide. Time, in relation to time, that's what I mean, time. Back to back, this, that. And yeah, coach, I'm coming, eh? Yeah. So, in relation to time and effort and commitment. So, and it was a very good success. It's a city, Uganda. Naebuli chimumba defuna feeds, feeds of information and intel on this and that, which is, it doesn't curtail me to know. As long as I put my hand on something, my blessing. It be irrelevant to me because that doesn't bring back so many memories or doesn't take out memories. So, both katinze wenaba all people nanga bali information ibe good deco, byenyumirwa. I love things like that now. It's very humbling, maybe it's a nostalgia, when you think of things many years ago, and they are bringing back so many fond memories, and that's how it is. katika minute 10 video kakakomye wano. And then shout out to you, Danton Mushabe, and everybody, all the OBs and everyone who was there. Thank you for all what you did, and being there as well, making time and all that. So we wish you the very best in what's coming up, even in the near future. You know, so we can do things even bigger than what we did. Yeah, you know. Well, if they appoint you or nominate you, you've not been judged on anything. You have just been given a task. They give you a task to do something. You know, you have to do something, and you have to deliver as well, you know. So, when we together, that's how I understand these things. How do I understand them? I don't know. Might sound naive, innit? Naive. Why do you care about so many things here? I love everything. Buli kimu nkyagala kasa kibanga kirina relevance ku abamanyi bamanyi, and they can testify on this against sajja for your kegusi. Muleke bulesi tumwagala nnyo. We love him as the way he is, isn't it? So nalabye ku bantu, nalabye ku LVC Moses Mulongo, nalabye ku Mayega. What is in Maya? Nalabye abantu bangi mu bifaananyi, in the pictures, and whatever happened, the after party as well, you know. So that's it. Mina church njagala njogereko last day nga tuve Mwiri. Do you guys remember our last day after Cantab? Everybody writing on their shirts. What wawandikako bintu ne peni byali byonna. There was excitement of finishing 4 years, and we all went our different ways, and beginning of a new direction in life. We knew we weren't coming back, so, and yeah. Yeah. So, that's it, people. Right.